readiness, and the sole U.S. long-range air and missile defense for both Europe and Africa starts here, in this motor pool, with these maintainers. I am Command Sergeant Major Mason Serrett of 5-7 Air Defense Artillery Battalion of the 52nd Air Defense Artillery Brigade. Maintenance excellence is broken down in two things: daily execution and mission results. Daily execution, my NCOs consistently walk around, enforce standards, and train their soldiers. That's not just enforcing standards, but that's working with the soldiers. Training, coaching, mentoring, something I see on a daily basis that these NCOs do. Secondly, going into the mission results. What actually results from that training, mentoring, and leading? And we see that through the MOBEXs. We see that through the recalls. We see that through the inspections. Their excellence allows the rest of the battalion to focus on their strategic warfighting mission.
I am PFC Creasy. I'm a 94 Sierra Patriot Systems Repair. I'm a member of Echo Company 5-7 52nd ADA Brigade. So we're 94 Sierras, we're Patriot System Repairs, so we work on the radar and all the systems that work with the Patriot missile system. We go to AIT for a year in order to learn the system and learn troubleshooting techniques, and basically we're the highest level of Army maintenance for the Patriot missile system. So if the 20 level can't fix it within 4 hours, they call us out and we try to fix it and work 24 hours, shift on, shift off until you can fix it. So when we're on mission and the radar goes down or a system goes down, we don't get off the system until it is fixed, and we are the last line of defense from our mission being a success or a failure, and we get the system up and running so we can fulfill the mission.
I'm Specialist Juan Andrade, radio repairman for Echo Company 5-7 Air Defense Artillery Battalion, 52nd Air Defense Artillery Brigade. As a 94 Echo, I am critical to mission success by ensuring that all of our equipment is fully mission capable at all times, which ensures that our company is able to communicate in any situation and get the job done. So really, one of the biggest things that plays a big role and why I wake up motivated to do this job is just the people that I am surrounded with. We all have the same ambition and goal to make sure that our unit and our company is ready at all times and to just be successful. Once we see our success in the field in person and we know that all of our time and work and effort that we put in day to day and it pays off, that's just the reward that we get from it. We embody the motto of no fear and send me, and to be ready at all times. And I think that we, as a company, we fully embody that. And we are ready at all times to push the mission forward.
I am PV2 Saputo. I am a 91 Bravo with 5-7 Air Defense Artillery. My job as a mechanic is just to make sure that all the vehicles are up to standard, and when we're called for the time to go, everything's ready to go. Being around all of these great NCOs, they've taught me a lot. They are very skilled at what they do. For someone as myself coming in, not knowing anything about mechanics, I used to do something completely different outside before I came here. They've taught me from the ground up all of the basic stuff they taught me. I didn't know anything, but now I feel confident more in myself, a whole new person. If there's like a 100-ton fuel truck, if there's a wrecker or a Humvee that needs to be brought up to standard, and I just did that, knowing that doing that is very mission critical, and without that, people's lives are at risk. So knowing that that truck just came off the line and knowing that it's ready to go, there's no better feeling than that.
My name is Lieutenant Saletta, and I'm the maintenance platoon leader in Echo Company 5-7 Air Defense Artillery Battalion, 52nd Air Defense Artillery Brigade. Ultimately, my job is to make sure that when the battalion is tasked, our systems work, our soldiers are trained, and the equipment does not fail to fight. I'm the planner and the integrator. My job is to look ahead, synchronize our maintenance efforts with the battalion's operational schedule, and to fight for the resources. I trust my platoon sergeant and NCOs to execute the mission. My role is to set the conditions for their success.
I'm Sergeant First Class Royce Pitts, the platoon sergeant for Maintenance Platoon. I'm a part of Echo Company 5-7 Air Defense Artillery Battalion, 52nd Air Defense Artillery Brigade. As a maintenance platoon sergeant, some of the challenges that we overcome on a daily is, different levels of experience. So we have new soldiers coming straight from AIT, some transition from other units, but we have all different levels of knowledge. Some of the stuff that we do to bridge that gap is tied in with our leaders time training and our on-the-job training, which really allows our NCOs to come full circle, have the training themselves to be the proficient, and part of our battalion motto is our 3 C's: confident, commitment, and competence. So we really try to embody that by being professionals of our craft and excelling at anything we do as Echo Company 57 ADA. Bottom line up front, my focus as a platoon sergeant is the soldiers. I need to make sure they get trained, cared for, and motivated, and to do that, I need to remove any obstacles in their life, whether that be missing tools, personal issues, or finance. Those obstacles are what distract from the overall mission, and to accomplish the mission with our team, I need it to be cohesive. And a cohesive team will never fail, and we can accomplish any mission that the Army throws at us.
I'm Captain Logan Royce, commander of Echo Company 57 Air Defense Artillery Battalion, 52nd Air Defense Artillery Brigade.
The Army Award for Maintenance Excellence. It's a validation of everything they do, every single day. It's for the private who stayed late to finish the service, for the NCO who mentored a soldier through a tough repair, and for the warrant officer who solved the unsolvable. This company is the foundation upon which this battalion's combat power is built. They are the core of readiness, and I couldn't be more proud to be their commander.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Craig, Battalion Commander of the mighty No Fear Battalion 57 ADA. Things start with me as the commander here, of injecting that energy and the priorities of maintenance, and that essentially stems from the criticality of our mission here. But the philosophy is simple. Ultimately, what we want coming out of the No Fear Battalion are disciplined warriors who are competent, confident, and committed in their jobs. As U.S. Army Europe and Africa's only Patriot battalion, when called upon, we are ready to say, send me, and that starts with maintenance. If we can't move, if we can't talk, if we can't fire our weapon systems, we can't do our mission. The mission of Echo Company, our maintenance company in the Patriot Battalion, is absolutely critical. There are suppliers, our logisticians, our maintainers, that when called upon, we can rapidly deploy anywhere within Europe, within Africa, or anywhere in the world.